Hello everyone, welcome to my first dev blog. Basically I just wanted to make a video series while I create this tower defense video game that I've been doing in my free time. I figured it would help me keep working on it. I just kind of do this on the side for fun. So I have a full-time job already where I work on JavaScript and PHP all day. So picking up Unity and coding in C# is a little bit different, but it's something new, and I'm starting to like it more the more I code in it. But anyways, so I can kind of show you where I'm at so far. So basically I've kind of gotten the basics of it working. So start it up. So I got like I followed like some tutorials and stuff, and I got like all the wave generation working and building towers and damage kind of working already. So I kind of have, all like the framework of it, I guess, laid out so far. But I have a huge list of features I wanted to add, so I figured each video I could focus on a specific feature that I wanted to add and kind of explain how I did it and go about doing it. But right now it's like super basic, and I'd ignore any of the how it looks. It's just all complete, placeholders, graphics. I'm mainly just working on the actual functionality of the game first before I get into too much of it. So for my towers, I have it set up as a scriptable object. So this tower data is a scriptable object. And then I have all these variables, cost, build time, health. Some of them aren't even used yet, like build time doesn't do anything right now. I haven't implemented that. But they have a min and a max damage. So I can show that here in a little bit, but it rolls between these. So every attack won't always be 5 damage or whatever. It's a little bit of RNG to it. So you can have a splash radius. So if you saw that one tower, the square tower earlier, that one had a splash, so it was doing damage on multiple targets at the same time. I also have a dot. So the dot total would be the total damage and the duration. So it takes the damage and divides it by the duration. Slow, it will just slow the enemy so it can't move as quick. Attack modifiers, range, the attack speed, and then there's a crit percent. So right now it's at 10%. There's a miss percent, which is at 3%. Then I also have a damage armor type. So I have a bunch of these. So like, so each enemy has an armor type, which are these same types. But basically it's kind of like if you've ever played Pokemon, like where water is super effective against fire. It's kind of similar, like if I have a water tower, it would do 2x damage if an enemy's armor type is fire. Like piercing would do 2x versus armor. But I can go into that a little bit later. And then just some other GUI stuff for the build button, the prefab, like a ghost thing that I haven't implemented yet, and then the projectile. I could go into a little bit more detail about how I'm doing the damage calculation. That might be a different video, but kind of long story short is rolls a dice. If it's within that percentage for miss, it would miss, not do any damage. Otherwise, it rolls the dice again, decides if it's a crit, it just multiplies it by 2, shows the text, and then it'll apply the dot or apply the slow, and generates the damage based on the armor types and the enemy armor. But I think that's pretty much it for a basic video. Here's a poison tower again. You can kind of see it do some damage over time. But yeah, my plan for this series is to make videos on each kind of new feature. I think for my next video I want to improve the health bar. So like what I wanted to do is I have like a debuff grid already kind of set up. So I want to like display if the target has a dot or if the target is slowed, because there's no real like indication in the GUI right now that the target has a dot, or you could see if it was slow. None of my towers have slow right now, but I think that'd be cool to be able to visualize that. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Feel free to leave any comments below. I'll try and answer any questions, or if anyone had any cool ideas to implement. I'll definitely be checking them out. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.